unfortunately had to get to the point where I had to make a video on this situation. Warning, this video contains some very graphic details about ICE, so if you don't want to hear this kind of stuff, click off the video immediately. So anyways, getting through this, ICE has been killing people who are American citizens for like no reason. And we already know who is defending it. Basically, I will tell you the one particular person that they murdered on January 7th, 2026, aka this year. Renee Good, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, was a poet that it's said that she was known because of her death more than her as a poet, because she got a lot more, popular because, well, the US is very corrupted, and she basically was just driving, and then she happened to run into the ICE officer, and then the officer ended up just shooting her because she kept driving away. And I'll be honest, that officer probably had bad intentions and was gonna kill her either way. Because, why? I'm not defending the officer at all, because why would I do that? I'm not brain dead. People who support ICE are the most brain dead people of all time, because they probably don't realize that this police organization is racist and dehumanizing as hell. Just ugh. Maybe Joe Biden wasn't so bad after all, because he never endorsed ICE. Then Donald J. Trump decides to just make this country the most dystopian of all time. They're about to join the Middle East with all of this stuff happening. This is just disgusting that it has to get to this point. Also, like a few months ago, I had to miss school because, there was rumors that ICE was gonna be there. And I felt like I had to miss school because I was in fear for my life. And I feel like this is just an issue that is never going to be solved. Basically, you'll just get murdered for just existing. Like, for example, I think there was a doctor who had a gun, but he had a permit to carry the gun. Then, basically, the officers, or Trump basically claimed that the guy had a gun and was gonna use it in the worst way possible. Brother, if they were gonna kill him, then why wouldn't he use it? He would have probably used it if he didn't get shot, and if he felt like he was getting threatened, he would have probably used it. But he probably didn't know that he was gonna get murdered or something. But this is just another reason not to like Donald J. Trump. I thought it was bad when he did the tariffs thing, last year. And then it's still gonna continue. And then he's just gonna attack random countries, and at this point, I think it's gonna be World War III, and I think we are officially done as a country. As someone who was Mexican American, I just feel insulted that I have to be born in this country. And it's just insulting that we have to deal with this kind of government that just treats people like they don't exist. Here are these examples of people protesting it. This happened today, but I didn't feel like going to there. Probably because I thought about the most gruesome thing to put on that sign. Uh, yeah, it probably would have contained a lot of not nice things, but that was the whole point. But it would probably contain some more graphic details. So yeah, I don't think you would want me to pull up a picture of my imagination. Plus, I didn't even create the thing. Last time I protested was the teacher strike thing in 2019, where I supported the teachers. This was just not gonna happen for me because I was just so fed up hearing about ICE. And why on earth would anybody protest against like the ICE protests? Like that's just not. That's just like when did common sense get so uncommon? Like back then, you didn't really have to worry about all of this happening. I feel like it's happening more often now than it was like 4 years ago. Even 2020 is having a better start than this year. Why does. Ugh. The more news I hear about this country, the more I want to move out of this country. And, so ICE is basically. I'm gonna be honest, they just kill people for the sake of it. And this is not even. This. I'm like, damn, this can't even be legal anymore. Why is it even legal for them to kill people? I mean, if the person was just being reckless and not abiding by them, then you could do that. If the person's actually committing a crime. But these are innocent people. Not criminals, okay? Like, this woman here was an innocent person. If the government sees this, I might say a lot of very gruesome things in this video. But I really don't want to put myself into this. So, yeah, there isn't really anything you could do. Plus, there's a whole grave of a whole entire funeral where those victims rest in peace. Rest in peace. Any good? And condolences go to her and her family. Because this is just disgusting that it has to get to this point. She was also an American citizen. Like, that is disgusting. And I think Kristi Noem was another person that defended this. First off, I hate you. You don't even. You just. I've seen your face way too many times on that damn ad saying, if you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future. Like, get that out of my face. I've seen that ad like 170 billion times. I am going insane. And all of these ICE killings go to my head where I'm thinking about some really dark things about them. Where I create a game of saying how many of them can you take out? And yeah, that's how it gets to the point. So if ICE is going to keep doing this, I am leaving this country. This has gotta be the most corrupted country I've ever seen. It's sad that the US has been going down this route. And Congress is a bunch of idiots for not even stopping Trump from doing this. Like, in order for the president to do what they want to do, it has to be approved by Congress. They're just accepting anything. Kind of like how NCS accepts a bunch of garbage music that sounds like it's a TikTok reject. But this is... I am going crazy talking about this stuff. This video has probably been the most aggressive I've been on this channel. Like, as of recent. 2023, I was even worse. But also, there was a bunch of kids that would skip school because they're feared that they might get murdered by these officers and falsely arrested. And on the ad that said, if you're an illegal alien, that kind of bullcrap, they put an app that's just saying that you might have a chance to come back legally. Can you not, do this to people? I am tired of immigration systems being just so dehumanizing to people. It gets to the point where I feel like those people get tortured. Those kind of people get arrested for just existing. But then you got people, actual predators, lurking on the streets, and you have people who have done worse crimes than those that were murdered. So, get that, think again. No. So, yeah, the whole entire thing about ICE is just, honestly, wow. I am running out of things to say about this. Anything that is just been done this year, wow, 2026 is starting off horribly, and it is about to be the end of January. It is literally January 30th, the time I'm recording this video. And I might post that today. And for those people that had their family and friends or significant other murdered by these ICE agents, I am sorry you have to deal with these idiots trying to just justify the murdering. At this point, they're just playing Warzone. They're just playing Call of Duty Warzone in real life at this point. What are we doing? What's sad is that this isn't even the worst thing that the US has ever done. They used to have these things. Slavery was a thing back then, of course. Which I'd argue was even worse than this. But that was exclusive to one group of people. You already know which group of people it is. And I don't even want to give you a whole history lesson of that, so I won't even try to even explain that. You could go ahead and look it up. I'll probably link one history lesson in the description. But you might have thought that people were done getting mistreated. No, even women are being mistreated still. I'd argue it's still happening. Domestic abuse is still happening in the country. Basically, women feel like they're being oppressed because some of them have too high expectations to the point where they can't even where they don't even feel like they belong in the relationship, or they feel like they're oppressed in these relationships. Back then, it was even worse. It's still pretty bad now, but it's still, but also because trust issues have been really like prominent. That's why I don't have a relationship, because I have no interest and I don't trust anybody. So yeah, I that is all I have to say. Um, Government, if you're watching this video, fix your damn system. And if the school ends up finding this video, hello. And just this will. I just need to spread more awareness about this, cause this is just disgusting. Adios. Great. They might go on to me because of that.